Yo, what's up, people of 8B? It's your boy David A, and I'm here to tell you about my opinion on who would win in a battle between Psyche K or Mob. Alright, without further ado, let's get right into it. We will be starting with Psyche K because why not? Psyche K is one of the high school students who was born having powers. He attempts to hide it from everyone at school. He is put in several seemingly normal scenarios in which he uses it to hide his abnormality. Now let's get right into his powers. Psyche K is a psychic, of course, so he already has all the basic moves. Some of the moves he has are apport, astral projection, possession, bilocation, clairvoyance, chirokinesis, cursing other people, and electrification, and so on and so forth. I barely even scratched the surface of his abilities, and I'm already getting tired. I mean, in base form, Psyche could easily destroy an island, and when he was 6, he was able to destroy the moon and restore it back. I mean, if a 6-year-old were to be able to do that, I probably won't go near one. Psyche has two antenna looking things that act as a suppressor on Psyche's powers, and yet he is still able to turn his head so hard that he'll be able to blow up a human. Now, let's move on to Mob from Mob Psycho. Mob Psycho 100 is the story about a young middle schooler named Shigeo Kageyama, nicknamed Mob, living in Seasoning City. Ever since he was young, he had outstanding psychic powers. However, this Esper power was unable to grant him one of the things he wished for the most, to be fit. Because Mob had some of them good old Esper powers, he could easily annihilate anybody he comes across. He lacks strength, and I mean he lacks strength. My man can barely lift weights for babies. Either way, Mob's powers are so great that he loses control of them when he gets emotional. Wow, that's a real emotional issue. If I met someone like that, I would never make them cry. He can go 100% rage, 100% sadness, and 100% of every single emotion. Even his younger brother is afraid to go into fights with him because at any time he could lose it and go Kaioken. And when he goes full power, it is called question mark, question mark, question mark, because they don't know what percent of what it is. Mob can use strong barriers in every emotional form, even in his base form when he looks like a bowl cut nerd with a Saitama face. He could also repel attacks and carry people easily with his telekinesis. Mob also has a lot of durability, being able to endure lots and lots of attacks, getting beaten by rocks, and so on and so forth. And to conclude this, I shall tell you who would win in this battle, and it is Psyche K. My reasoning behind this is that Psyche K has much more powers than Mob, and he can reason through Mob's attacks and abilities.